wants to go to TJ for the day? I do. Let's go. Let's head on over to TJ on this very early morning. We stopped to eat at this very delicious restaurant. Not only is the food delicious, but the drinks are always made perfect. The inside is just so cute. Just take a look at the decorations. Vintage vibes for sure. I love it in here. On this day, I had another perfect coffee. I loved it. I had creamy poblano chilaquiles. They were delicious. My friend had a cream of corn vegetarian omelet. Here we stopped at a little tiendita. So these stores are used items for sale, kind of like what a thrift store is here. And I love those places. They have amazing deals and amazing things. That was the tortilleria. And then here we are just going about town, running around, doing our errands. Just take a look at TJ. Mexico, you gotta love it. I do. Oh yeah, and a lot of those little stores are inside people's homes, like in their driveways, or they're set up outside their front of their house. Here we are at the grocery store. This is the beauty care section. Just take a look at all the different varieties of hair products that they have in Mexico, which are completely different than what we have here. I mean, they do have some American stuff, but obviously you pay more over there for the kind of stuff that we have here because it's imported. These are the alcoholic beverages. Take a look. It's not stuff that we have here. They have a great wine selection. They have a bunch of wine from Valle de Guadalupe, which is an area that's really famous for their wine in Baja California. So later on in the video, I talk about crossing over back to the US, and I forgot to give this tip that when the wait is too long on the main border crossing, you can go over to the Otay Mesa crossing, and it's usually shorter than crossing on the other side. And there's the wall. Yep, there's that wall. And that is the airport. Hi guys. So the other day I went to TJ, and I just kind of wanted to chat with you guys about going to TJ when you live so close to it. That's why I can make quick trips to TJ, because we live so close to there. But also because my friend takes me along with her, so I go with her. I think this might be a little too loud to try to conversate and wash dishes at the same time, so let's move somewhere else. I was telling you guys that I make quick trips to TJ kind of frequently lately, and I just have some tips for you guys. I mean, some of you guys might know, some of you guys already probably go to TJ often. But just in case you don't know, I mean, here's some info that I thought I'd share. Quick trips, because for me, it is a quick trip because I live so close to the border. And some of you guys might not be from Southern California. You probably come to TJ from Northern California or a different state. So that's why. But yeah, like, we don't go real quick and come right back. Like, we go and we do what we need to do and want to do. What we do is we exchange money here in the US before crossing the border. and we try to find a casa de cambio, a money exchange store that, well, I take that back. We don't try to find, like, we already have like our usual. So we go to this one, casa de cambio, and there's one like in every corner right there where we go. But they all have the same rate. So they don't really compete against each other. They're the same rate, but that one doesn't charge a fee. So we go to that one for that reason. And so, so this time that we went, we got 17 pesos to the dollar, 17.0090 pesos to the dollar. And a couple of weeks ago, it was 17.4190 pesos to the dollar. So the rate was better before, and we get less for the dollar now. And then another tip that I have is when you go like into a grocery store or a restaurant, sometimes their conversion rates, because a lot of these stores have the conversion rates because you're so close to the border. So like this restaurant that we went into this day, they were doing 18 pesos to the dollar. So I paid with my credit card, and it turned out better because I got more for the dollar. And you just have to make sure that your credit card doesn't have a foreign transaction fee, because some credit cards do. So mine doesn't. Well, that one specifically. And so it was better. But you do have to be careful. I hate to say this, but you have to be careful because some of these places tip themselves very generously. So just be careful. But yeah, you see like on my receipt, it has what they convert it to. And it's 18%. So let's see, what's another tip? Be prepared to wait a long time when you cross the week. The border patrol changed shifts at 2 o'clock. So when you go like really close to 2 o'clock, things tend to slow down there, and you end up like waiting longer when you go like during that time, because they closed down the border for a while. I mean, that's been the case like when we've gone, and they will close it and they take a while to do the whole shift change, and then they come back. My friend that I go with has a SENTRI pass, so she is able to cross pretty fast, because with the SENTRI pass, you get like pre-scanned, and it's just a faster lane. So like with my passport, I can go through the ready lane, which is typically faster than, or always faster than, the general lane. But the ready lane isn't always open. So what we do sometimes is that my friend crosses over in the SENTRI lane with her pass, but since I don't have the pass, I will jump out and end up crossing, walking by myself. And it's faster. So she'll cross over, and then she will just pick me up, in the US, like near the section where I will come out of. But yeah, I was looking into getting approved for a SENTRI pass, because it's not something that you just say you want to get and pay for it and get it. You have to like get qualified for it. So it's something that I need to look into getting. But also there's the global entry pass, which you can use when you're traveling like at airports to get through the TSA much faster. So I was looking into getting that, and maybe you guys know this, but the other day I received an email from Capital One, and it was an offer to get the Venture X credit card. And with that credit card, I was reading the benefits, and one of the benefits is they give you $120 credit towards your global entry pass. And so I thought that would be good for me, because in that way too, I can use it like when I go visit my son. And so I mentioned it to my son because I thought it would be a good credit card for him too, since he does travel. But when I showed him, he said, "Mom, you might want to get that because that way you can travel to see one of us for free." Because with that credit card, they also give you, I think it was like a $300 flight credit yearly. So it's a pretty good offer. I mean, you fly for free once a year. So just to let you guys know, if you didn't know about the Capital One Venture X card, that's a good option. So yeah, I need to look a little more into getting not the SENTRI pass, but the global entry pass, which you can also use through the SENTRI lane when you cross the border here in TJ. But you can use the global entry pass at any airport to when you go through TSA, and it's faster. Also, I did forget to mention that always have cash on hand, because in Mexico, you have to tip for stuff that you typically wouldn't tip for here. Like, for example, if you're at a grocery store, you have to tip the person that bags your items for you. And if you want to take your shopping cart to your car, you have to tip the person that gives you access to taking the cart out of that area. And be prepared to pay for parking too, because typically parking's not free over there. But yeah, always have cash on hand. I'm going to show you guys my haul now. Hi guys, guess where I went today? TJ. You guys want to see my haul? I bought cloro, bleach. Borrachitos. Some ate for them charcuterie boards. Tostadas de nopal. Some vinito. Some energy drinks. Cookies. Some paquetazo. More paquetazo. Ugh. Cleaning rags and some exfoliant sponges for your body. Some maruchan. Bunch of hummus and tomato sauces. Suavitel, Coca-Cola en botella. Snacks, more hummus, sopita for my daughter. El pato sauce, Topo Chico, and more Humex, and energy drinks and Coca-Colas. And lastly, dinner. Tortillas calientitas and tamales. That's dinner for tonight. That's my haul in TJ, or from TJ. Yeah. Oh yeah, and if you guys have any tips for me, let me know. I'd love to hear your suggestions or tips, opinions, thoughts. Thanks. Hopefully you found something helpful out of this video. But thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.